Hi, I'm Shannon Kobs Nowaotniak, a professor of geology here at Idaho State University, and I'm going with Uncover Idaho to Craters of the Moon, and you should come along. How cool is this, you guys? We're inside of a volcanic lava tube, and we can walk all the way through it underground. First thing you need to do is stop into the visitor center. This place is fantastic. They're going to set you up with all kinds of information, your permit to be able to visit the caves, and you can also check out all of their awesome merchandise. They've got hats, books, shirts, all sorts of things, including fun stuff for the kids. Craters of the Moon is awesome because it has a variety of different trails with different difficulties. So you can pick and choose what's right for you and your family. Every single trail is marked with a sign like this, so you know how tough the trail is going to be. Is it something that's going to be really steep? Is it going to be paved? And this can really help people make the most of their experience by picking the trails that are right for them. This place has opportunities year-round, whether it's hiking in the summer or cross-country skiing in the winter. Most people don't even realize that Idaho has so many volcanoes, but we actually have some of the most volcanoes of any state in the entire US. Every single lump you see out there is a volcano. The Craters of the Moon has been erupting off and on for about 15,000 years, and it erupts about every 2,000 years. Now, the last eruption was 2,000 years ago. So that doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow or next week. Not going to lie, I would love to see this place erupt. But we know that it tends to erupt every so often, and that means that maybe during our lifetimes we might get to see something. What we think is going to happen here at Craters is that we're going to have evidence beforehand. Most volcanoes give us good warning. After we go through the first phase of the eruption, where it's going to be shooting gas and chunks of rock, glowing fountains in the air, it's going to look amazing. After it finishes that, it's going to start to run out of some of that gas. And what will happen instead is lava flows come pouring out, and those can extend for miles in any direction. Sometimes people get really worried. Volcanoes can be scary, but we don't have houses here. Because this is part of a national monument, we're probably not going to have much damage at all. Instead, this is going to be something that people are going to flock from all over the world to be able to come visit and see. In the beginning of the 20th century, when there was a big effort to turn Craters of the Moon into a national monument, that's when they came up with a name, trying to describe how weird this place looked. Because the people who were going to make those decisions weren't the people who come here and actually see it and understand how strange this place is and how foreign it seems to most of the rest of, well, anywhere on Earth. The irony is that they actually got it right. So the chemistry of the rocks here is the same as the rocks that we have on the Moon and Mars. And so you actually see some of this orange color in the rocks there. That's the same reason we have that same orange color on Mars. It's the rust of the iron in the rock itself. This place is one of the best places in the world to come and study the lavas, to understand how places like the Moon and Mars have evolved over time and why their volcanoes are shaped the way they are. It's a cheap way to do it, to be able to prepare ourselves for additional exploration, whether it's with robots or people, or just even flybys with satellites. All right, guys, let's go check out the insides of these lava tubes. Come on. So inside the lava tubes, some areas we've got the skylights where the roof collapsed and we see the piles of rock. But at other areas, like where I am right here, it's the original floor of the lava tube. And it's got this weird, ripply, twisted texture that we almost never see anywhere else on Earth, only inside of lava tubes. Oh my gosh, you guys, how cool is this? We're coming out of Indian Tunnel right here. Seriously, save your money on the plane ticket to Hawaii and just come to see the volcanoes of Craters of the Moon. Make sure you subscribe to Uncover Idaho. Give us information, give us feedback. This team is doing so much to bring you the best of Idaho. Give them your ideas and help us to make this the best ever. Thank you for coming and visiting Craters of the Moon. You have to come out here for real though. You've got to get out here. Make sure you bring your water, bring food. There's no restaurants here. So you can also stop by Arco on your way. They've got restaurants, they've got hotels. It's a perfect way to do your expedition to Craters of the Moon and visit another planet while still staying right here in Idaho.